Hello everyone, Von Marie, and thank you for joining me today. So we're going to use this cute stamp set, that cute image right there, so cute, and we're going to make an anniversary card. And I'm going to be using a few of these other products, and I'm going to cut out this scalloped rectangle with some white cardstock, and then I'm going to be ink blending it with some speckled egg Distress Oxide ink, and I'm just doing some clouds, and I really like that color for the clouds. And then I'm going to use Bundled Sage Distress Oxide ink with this grass border die, and it's from the Build a Fairy Garden die set, and I also love that color. So don't you just love when you fall in love with ink colors all over again? So I am going to cut that out with that rectangle die, and then I'm going to stamp and heat emboss those gnomes, and I'm going to use my black ink and clear embossing powder, and then I will heat that up, and I'm going to be using some Copic markers for everything, except I did use one Olo marker, so that G0.1, I'm going to use that marker with this YG41, but everything else is Copic markers. So I'm trying to incorporate some of my Olo markers. I don't have that many, so I'm collecting them because I do like them, and I thought this color was really pretty, so that's why I chose to use it for this gnome. And I am just going to be doing the skin color, which isn't too much, so I like that gnomes are pretty much easy to color, especially the boy because he has the beard. And I am so ready for spring, so this card to me screams spring, as well as cute and a love card. So I am next going to be coloring in the girl's hair, I believe. So I'm just using this easy color combo, and I will list everything down in the details down below, as well as the products I used, and I will also list the distress inks I used in case you are interested. And I think this image is so easy, as well as the other ones on this stamp set, and I do love all the sentiments, so I think it's a perfect stamp set for all year round. And I do really love the one with the gnome peeking his head out through the heart cutout. That is one of my favorites as well. But I thought I would use this image for the anniversary card. Maybe it will be to my husband. So I am just going to, next I colored in the boy's outfit, and next I will be coloring in her outfit, and I think I forgot to color in his sleeve, so I will go back in with the blue markers and color in his sleeve. And that's where I remembered, and so super easy. And next I will color in his beard, and I chose to use that colorless blender marker because the W2 kind of looked too dark, so I will blend it out with that colorless blender marker. And I remembered one of my markers were really juicy, so that's why I had the lid off. I didn't want an accident on my gnome when I'm doing a video. And then I will color in her hat. And so I'm using some yellow Copics here, and then I will lastly have just the heart, the one that where their hats are touching, and her hair bands. And so I love how these colors turned out, and there is some outline dies for this image. I don't own them, so I will be fussy cutting this image out, which was really easy to do, and I will leave a white border. And her hairbands don't even show that much, but it was enough. I could have went a little darker there, but it's fine. And so super cute, and here's what it looks like cut out. And so I will stamp and heat emboss my sentiment from the stamp set. So it says love you, and then I'm going to be using the XOXO border die here for my secondary sentiment, and I do love that whole die set there. And I'm just cutting out my sentiment as a strip using my paper trimmer, and then it will be time to put my card together. I did choose to leave the XOXO word white. I was gonna also die cut it out a few more times, but I thought it was fine because I'm gonna use some foam tape for the love you sentiment. So it will still have some dimension on this card, like I'm popping up the gnomes here, and I will also pop up the grass. And I love how those clouds came out. And so I have my big roll of foam tape there, but I decided to grab my 1/4 inch foam strips instead. I thought that worked out much better instead of cutting my foam tape. So here it is, and I will also add some foam tape to the back of my love you sentiment. And then I will just tear off the release paper and add my gnomes. And then I will choose to decide where to add my sentiments. I do that often. Should it go up? Should it go down? Should it go wonky? So you probably do that as well. And I just chose to do them both in the clouds. And then I will glue that panel to my A2 card base, and I love that scalloped rectangle. It's really pretty with all the stitching. And so that finishes my card. So I hope you like it. I had so much fun making it, and I will show a close-up in just a second. And thank you for joining me today, and here it is. I will be back soon with another card tutorial.